So thanks to Carlos Espina for bringing attention to this, because I wasn't aware of this post on the USCIS page. And there is not a lot that USCIS is doing or that immigration in general is doing that I am in agreement with. But I am in agreement with the investigation of fake and false VAWA applications. And in this case, an individual has been tried criminally for basically submitting a fraudulent VAWA application. In essence, he lied under oath. He committed fraud, he provided false statements to the federal government, and now he's been tried criminally for these falsifications. The reason I agree with this is because lately we've heard about attorneys who've been arrested, like the one guy in New York for committing fraud, but ultimately the petitioners are going to seek out other attorneys that are willing to do this for them if they think that only the attorneys are going to get in trouble, right? So, hey, what's the worst that can happen? I'll just get a denial, but, they'll investigate the attorney for doing something wrong if, if it's flagged for whatever reason. Ultimately, people need to know that they're going to be held accountable to what they sign off on under oath by the government. And as long as there are paying customers, there will be attorneys that are willing to take their money and commit, fraud on the government by submitting fake VAWA claims. So in this case, this individual had falsified many records, and had essentially lied under oath. And he was held accountable. He was convicted criminally and incarcerated. And the blame should lie on both parties, on the individual, and on the attorneys. But there needs to be more awareness surrounding VAWA fraud. If you are ever doubtful about whether or not you have a VAWA case, even if you've been told you do, but you still are not sure, I would suggest consulting with another attorney, getting a second opinion, or even going onto the USCIS page. They have the definitions on their page of VAWA and abuse and what it means, even within the context of the specific relationships, right? Parent-child, spousal abuse. And that should help guide you. And if you believe you, in fact, have been a victim of VAWA, then great. It's a great remedy for people who truly are victims. But if you read those definitions and you're like, no, that's not me, then I think you have your answer right there.